Hey everybody, this is Keeper of the Dark Heart, welcoming you to a brand new Let's Play. We are going to be playing Pikmin. Yes, I know you guys are cute. I've got to move this TV just a little bit. Though in hindsight, I really should have done this before. Oh crap. Oh god. Yeah, because that would have been bad if I knocked over a 42-inch plasma TV. That would be bad. Alright. Just so you know, I have beaten this game. As my save file here will not tell you, but yeah, I did beat this game in 17 days. So, this was a failed recording, so let's erase that. And let's start a new game! Go away, cat. No, seriously, no, go away! Look, I'll feed you later. Yeah, I'm talking to my cat, folks, while I should be shutting up when there's a cutscene. Yeah, I know. Well, that sucked. For us, at any rate. And welcome, everyone, to the impact site. Oh, crap! What happened to our ship? My name is Captain Almar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I woke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate that this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no! Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts! So yeah, apparently we're screwed. Yep, this is Almar. He can punch by his own. He can whistle. And, yeah, there's nothing for us here to do except... Ooh, what's this thing? Hello. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it was waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet called an onion. I shall call this an onion too. So yeah, this here is an onion. This is actually very, very important in this game. And, so yeah. Oh, here we go. And onions sprout these things. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Press A on what, Almar? You're not even wearing anything, but whatever. And there we go. Aww, isn't he cute? Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage, it just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pip-Pip brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A, then throw in the direction I point, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C, pressing down on the D-pad while pointing as well. So yeah, this is pretty much a, basic tutorial level. And see, look at this little guy. Hey, we can call him with B, and we can fling him! And we can call him back. And go get him. Yes. Now watch what happens here. These things are called pellets. Or Pikmin pellets, rather. So pretty much, hey, get back here. So pretty much what these are, other than enemy corpses, you can harvest pellets to get more Pikmin. Now, I may be wrong on this, so correct me viewers if I am. The only ones, these Pikmin pellets come in various denominations. The highest one, I think, is a 50 in this game, although I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. So, yeah. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, pretty much any we have three types of colors. We have a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one. We only have the red for now, but we'll get to yellow and blue later. Now, see how that one's carrying a 1? Now, farthest to my knowledge, so like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, if of the same color Pikmin brings it back, like let's say a red brings back a red 1 pellet, you'll get double the amount of Pikmin. So instead of getting 1, you'll get 2. That only works if it's the same color. So yeah, I may be wrong about that, so again, feel free to correct me. And another thing, to make picking really fast, just tap A as fast as you can. And yeah, there you'll do. Olimar here will just go to the next Pikmin bud automatically and go get it. Alright. And another thing, the numbers here, I forgot to mention, but I think this should be obvious. The numbers here denote that how many Pikmin is the minimum requirement to carry all this. So yeah, the 1s need 1, 5 needs 5, so on and so forth. So, yeah. And also, there is some stuff you can get here, but you can't get it on the first day. So let's call these little Pikmin here. And is there something up there? And no, there's not. Now, you may be wondering, why are these guys so slow? I mean, they're trailing behind Olimar for some really weird reason. Well, the reason why they're slow is they're basically newborns. You don't expect a newborn to run, before it can crawl and whatnot. So, yeah. Okay, camera out. So, here's another thing we can do. Like, oh, you two are just gonna stare. Oh, you three, you're just gonna stare at me. That's nice. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. So yeah, basically this is a rehash. And yeah, you can use these little guys to do all your dirty work, including your fighting. So essentially, okay, you go get that. And one of you guys will get this right over here. So yeah, so essentially this game is a real-time strategy. Though I've heard some people call this a slavery game, though it's really not. Again, it's like you're pretty much just maintaining units. So yeah, this part's kind of boring, but I might cut this out. Yeah, I'll cut this right here and automatic screen change. Alright, and we're back. Now, one thing I forgot to mention was this like whole status bar at the bottom. This thing over here tells you of Olimar's status. The green represents his health. It pretty much depletes in a clockwork motion. Once that runs out, you're dead. Now, these three numbers are important. The first number denotes how many Pikmin you have in your party. For example, when I dismiss, I have no Pikmin. But this number right here says I have 25. This number denotes how many Pikmin I have on the field. You can only have up to 100 Pikmin on the field, so in this case I only have 25. The third number tells me how many Pikmin I have in total, which means not only the 100 that I have on the field, plus whatever I may have in storage. And another thing, you notice how they're a lot paler and they have a little, like, glowy thing, a little aura around their heads? That means they're not in my party. And when I call them to my side, they become all bright and vibrant and they lose their little aura around their head. So yeah, that's pretty much the basic gist of Pikmin. Now you're probably wondering, what the hell is this thing? Well, this is very important. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of luck, I've already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. But how will I get it back to the dolphin? So yeah, how else? Pikmin, go do my work for me. Because I clearly can't carry this by myself. Alright, well, there we go. We got all 25 working on that. So yeah, by the power of editing, let's skip to them getting this to the ship. Oh, and yes, you will be using Pikmin to carry this. Olimar, for whatever reason, because I'm sure the nice thing would be like to help these guys. I mean, it is your ship, but yeah, Olimar won't do it. Way to go, Olimar. Way to be a jerk. So yeah, power of editing, let's... That is a very good ship. To just repair itself by just having a piece brought to it. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I have taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. What about the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. So yeah, here's what happens at the end of the day. You pretty much have all your Pikmin line up, or in this case, go back to their respective onions. In this case, you only have the red, and we, being the brave space explorer we are, will go to our ship for the night. And there we go. That's day one, folks. The impact site. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, and I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin can't survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hockaday. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I function my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the key to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Alright, this screen right here just shows you how many Pikmin you've been growing for the day actually. So it shows you how many you sprouted in total, how many you lost in battle, and how many you left behind. Now, lost in battle means that they died to like fighting an enemy or to like some sort of environmental hazard. And left behind means you were a lazy bastard and you forgot them. And i.e., you forgot them on the planet. Like you didn't get them in your party before nightfall. But yeah, you pretty much just condemned them to die. Now, I realize I sounded a bit of an ass right there, but So yeah, that was part 1 of Let's Play Pikmin. So until then, folks, have a good day. And Keeper, this is Keeper, signing out.